I'm Anjali Varma. Thanks for tuning in for parenting, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship tips. Today, I am psyched to be joined by Kelly Leonard. She is a LinkedIn guru, the CEO of Taylor Leonard Corporation, and also a big speaker. And today we're going to be talking about optimizing that underutilized social media channel of LinkedIn. And really this topic is relevant whether you're a business owner, you work in a corporation, or just for your own personal development, right, Kelly?
Absolutely, and we serve just a number of different types of clients. So to your point, I mean, job seekers, small business owners, even HR professionals using it in just whatever their specific need might be. So depending on what your desired outcome is, the platform is a great way to connect with other business leaders.
Great. And so Kelly has this really cute, I guess, acronym that she uses. And really, these are the first, 5 or 6 things that you should be doing to take advantage of this channel. So your first one is, the acronym is ALIVE. And your first letter A stands for?
A, so accurate. Is your LinkedIn profile accurate? And so it's funny because a lot of people don't realize that for as great a platform as LinkedIn is, it doesn't have spell check and grammar check in all of its functions. And so specifically in your headline, which is the space directly under your name, no spell check. So there's no worse way to make a poor first impression than to have spelling error directly under your name. And so understanding and using that space in such a way so you make sure that it doesn't have any spelling errors. And then beyond that, just making sure that your grammar is correct. But even more important is the thing that I love about social media in general is that it causes us to have this heightened sense of integrity. So gone are the days where we say one thing and do another. And so you really want to make sure that whenever you're using any type of social media, it's important to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So accuracy.
Like yeah, and that's LinkedIn or any social media channel.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Yes.
And the L of ALIVE stands for?
So L is locatability. So is your profile locatable? And so that becomes really important because according to LinkedIn, your profile is presented 40 times more often when it's complete than if it's incomplete. And so there's about 7-8 different areas inside of LinkedIn that you need to have completed in order for LinkedIn to sort of check this magical box to say that your profile is complete and now presentable to the rest of the community. So things like having a headshot, your summary, skills, things like that help you to now be in a position to be more locatable by the LinkedIn community.
And that also means the terms that you're using in your profile. Is that correct?
So, yeah, absolutely.
People can search for you by, okay.
Yeah, so search engine optimization, having those keywords that your ideal client or buyer or referral partner might be using to identify you as a resource.
Perfect. And what about the I?
So I is impact. Is your profile impactful? So, we technically only have about 5 seconds to capture someone's attention when you think about the world of the internet, that if websites don't load quickly enough, people will X out and move on to something else. So showcasing your impact up front is really important. So a great way to do that is to really use that space under your name, your headline, to really showcase the impact that you provide. So wowing people with what it is that you do. So answering that question, if I connect to you, why would I want to hire you or do business with you? So using that space to really showcase your impact.
The summary under your name.
Your headline.
Your headline.
Yeah, your headline directly under your name.
Right, so making that impactful.
Yes.
And what about the V?
So V is value. So showcasing your value. Is your profile written in such a way where it highlights your value proposition? So really being in a position where you're tuning into the other person's station, so to speak. So what's in it for me? WIIFM, because that's what people really want to know. And so using your summary and the entire profile for that matter to really address a few questions. How do you help people save money, make money, create efficiency, solve problems, bring peace of mind? So again, answering that question, what's in it for me? Why would I want to connect with you? What's the value that you bring to the marketplace?
And that's in the summary part.
Yes.
And I love how one of Kelly's tips is to really think about having specific call to action.
Yes.
So if I'm trying to book more speaking gigs or I want you to subscribe to my newsletter, I need to tell people that. And maybe, by putting it in that summary, we can actually make it happen.
Absolutely. It gives people a target. So it's not enough for me to see how great you are in your summary, because of course your goal in your summary is to really highlight your measurable accomplishments, the value that you bring to the community. But then what do you want me to do? So yeah, what is the call to action? Do you want me to subscribe to your blog? Do you want me to call you for some sort of complimentary assessment?
Okay, great. And then what about that final E?
So the E is your profile engaging? So I liken LinkedIn to this big room where you're invited to a dinner party or a networking event, but you stand off to a corner by yourself. That's probably not the most effective way to work that room. And so if you think of LinkedIn as this platform of this big social room, you want to interact with people. You want to post up content, share information, share trends and your thought leadership. So really leveraging the updates, posts, discussion threads as a mechanism to really showcase your thought leadership. By the same token, using those spaces to like the content of your network, comment, to share their content as well is another way to have that two-way interaction or engagement.
And a lot of people don't know that you can post on LinkedIn. There's a little, now you can hit a button and you can post, and a lot of times I'll just reuse my blog post,
Yes.
but that's a whole new channel with an entirely new audience.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great. And if you want more tips, Kelly has a great webinar that she provides. I'll include the information below this video and on my site. And that's more of a deep dive into the specifics on utilizing LinkedIn. But hopefully you have enough info here to become more inspired to beef up that LinkedIn profile and start to use this channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you want more parenting, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship tips, please subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Anj Varma. Hope to see you next time.